Wow, look at these dragons! They're so cool! I wish they were real. Maybe this book is magic. It's glowing! Something's happening! A real dragon! It's flying!
Hashtag The Gardener's Secret. In a small village nestled between two mountains lived an old man named Rajan. Every morning before sunrise, while the village still slept, he would walk to a neglected patch of land at the edge of town and water a single rose bush that nobody else cared about. People noticed, but never understood. "Rajan, why do you waste your mornings on that wild bush?" his neighbor asked one day. "It gives you nothing, no fruit, no shade, no profit." Rajan smiled and said nothing. Years passed. The rose bush grew magnificent, tall, full, and brilliant red. Its fragrance drifted through the entire village every spring. Children would run to it. Lovers would sit beside it. Tired farmers would rest in its shadow. One evening, a young man named Arjun came to Rajan, heartbroken. His beloved had left him. "I gave her everything she asked for," Arjun wept. "Gifts, attention, my time. Why did she leave?" Rajan took him to the rosebush in the moonlight. "Tell me, Arjun," he said softly, "when you first saw her, what did you feel?" "I wanted her to be mine," Arjun whispered honestly. Rajan nodded. "That is why. You wanted to pluck her, like a flower. Beautiful, yours, complete. But love is not collection. Love is cultivation." He touched the rose gently. "I have watered this bush for 20 years. It has never belonged to me. I have no claim over it. Some mornings it flowers beautifully. Some winters it looks almost dead. But I show up anyway, not because it rewards me, but because showing up is what I am." Arjun stared at the rose, something cracking open in his chest. "Then what is love really?" he asked. "Love," said Rajan, "is becoming the kind of person who waters things, people, dreams, friendships, even yourself. Not when it is convenient, not when you are rewarded, but daily, quietly, faithfully, the way the sun rises, without asking whether the world deserves its light." They sat in silence for a long time. That night, Arjun didn't think about his beloved. He thought about all the things in his life he had tried to possess, rather than nurture. His friendships he had neglected. His own inner life he had ignored. His aged mother, whose calls he returned only when he had time. He returned home and called his mother. She picked up on the first ring, as mothers always do. Years later, when Rajan passed away peacefully in his sleep, the village found a small note beside his bed. It read, "I came into this world with nothing. I leave with nothing. But for 20 years, a rose bloomed every spring because I lived. That is enough. That is everything." The rose bush bloomed that year more brilliantly than ever before, as if it too, in its own quiet way, was saying thank you. One who waters understands life. One who understands life needs nothing more.